Next on the call from Southern University is head coach Dawson Odom. Coach Odom, are you with us?
Yes,
Good morning. How are you doing?
doing great.
Of course, the Jaguars were involved in a heart stopper on Saturday at Alabama A&M. Came away 1 point short in overtime, 24-23 to the Bulldogs. Coach, let's look back at that game, and as you have another big one at home this weekend as Alabama State comes in, have a chance to play spoiler. So talk a little bit about the dramatic game on Saturday and your game coming up this weekend.
Well, Saturday was, the kids came out. We fought hard, and the young men gave great effort, and we having a hard time getting off to that good start that we need. We always seem to find ourselves behind at halftime, and we figured some things out on defense, and we was able to go into halftime only down 10-0. We had a touchdown pass that hit Mike Berry in the hands. He wasn't able to bring it in, and we go into halftime, we make a couple adjustments, and like we done all year, the kids come out at halftime and they play hard, and we spend a lot of energy coming back and getting the lead. We took the lead in there 17-10. Going into the fourth quarter, Dre Joseph had an outstanding game, and we looked up at the scoreboard. Here we go again. We in the fourth quarter. We get the interception right there on about the 21-yard line, and got a chance to really put the game away, and we come away with no points. And then they take the drive down there and score on us, and we make a couple third down conversions, and we end up going to overtime, and we missed the extra point and ended up losing 24-23. I'm proud of the guys. I think, after the two games, the way we lost them and still be able to rally the troops and come back and play against one of the better teams in the conference, all the way down to the wire. Just take my hat off to the assistant coaches and the players getting ready to go, and we getting ready for Alabama State this week.
All right. We're talking to head coach Dawson Odums from Southern University, and the floor is open for questions.
Coach Odums, this is Nick Birdsong with AL.com.
Yes, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. I know Alabama State had a quarterback switch against Prairie View. I just want to ask you how much that affects your preparation if they go with a guy who you may not have as much film on, or if you don't know quite exactly how much either quarterback might play.
Well, I mean, you look at it, when he took over, they were behind in that football game against PV, and I mean, he did enough to get them enough points to win that football game. So he's obviously a young man that has grasp of the offense and understand what he can do, and they called the game to his strengths, and he throws the ball very well. So he is a guy that we know a little bit about. We had a chance to watch him on film, and he's a pretty good quarterback.
All right, thanks.
Coach Odums?
Yes.
This is Scott Hotard with the Advocate. How you doing?
Oh, doing great.
Good. Coach, you had talked about being proud of your team for the way they played last week. Obviously, that was a tough environment to walk into, but how do you balance that with the fact that you guys, had so many chances to win that game? The missed opportunities. Obviously, you get back on the bus to come home probably feeling pretty sick, right?
Well, yeah, but what I try to tell these guys is, being around a lot of great coaches is that, all you can do is give yourself a chance. And as coaches, we look at the film and see if we put the young man in position to make plays, and then we require that the young men go out and make those plays. When they don't make them, I got a philosophy. My philosophy is you got 60 minutes to decide the outcome. When it's over, you can't, ain't no need to look back on it. You can't do anything to change it. So, you just move on to the next one. If you got a next one, then, and you try to get prepared and you learn from that game and you move forward.
We Coach, the situation with J.P. Douglas, is that something you expect to sort itself out before the conclusion of the season? And also, do you have any other injuries to report from the game Saturday?
No, we came out of there injury-free, and, the young men are doing a good job. This is our 9th game or 9 in a row. So, for us to still have gas in the tank at the end of this thing is pretty good. We're getting healthier by the day. We're a little beat up, but no serious injuries, and we're just looking forward to getting back on the field on Saturday.
And JP?
What'd you say?
It's J.P. Douglas. You know anything else about his situation?
Oh, no, sir.
Okay, thank you.
More questions for Coach Odom?
Coach, are you guys relishing the role at all of being able to play spoiler?
Well, we just get ready for the next game, and we understand we're not in the race. But we understand there's some teams down the stretch that are, and we look for the opportunity to be senior day here and be the seniors finally chance to play at A.W. Mumford Stadium, and they'll be excited. There'll be a lot of family and friends in town for that. So, we're just excited about having an opportunity to go out and compete again, and we just want to taste victory again, So that's what we're after. Somehow we got to regroup and get ready this week to play against a really good Alabama State football team.
Do you have any other questions for Coach Odom? Coach, just quickly, looking at the game on Saturday, almost about as well as your team can play as far as being mistake-free, no turnovers, no interceptions, no fumbles. It really outgained Alabama A&M and did a good job of coming back. Just how disappointing is it to come away not being able to get that W?
Well, it hurts. It hurt for the young men. They gave us a great opportunity, and we just didn't find a way to get the stops when we needed or get the score when we needed it. That was tough, but this is a good group of guys, and, I understand that we've been down through it, a lot of people would have thought it would have been a blowout considering the way we played 2 weeks before that. So, we just try to come to work every week and just try to get better. We try to correct our mistakes from the previous week, and we come to practice, and the young men work hard, and we go out and we try to do the best we can, and that's the result of it. You give yourself a chance in the fourth quarter, and, that's all we really ask from them.
All right. We're talking to head coach Dawson Odums from Southern University. Do we have any other questions for Coach Odom? All right, Coach Redder, thank you for taking a few minutes of your time to talk about the Jaguars. And good luck in your big game on Saturday at home on Senior Day against Alabama State. And kickoff, you have the evening matinee game at 6 o'clock.
All righty. Thank you for having me.
All right. That was head coach Dawson Odums from Southern University.